Om Shanti. Approven, you can start sharing the screen. I will take up the Murli. Om Shanti. This Murli is dated 18th January 2013. Title of the Murli is BapDada's hope is that you should now, with zeal and enthusiasm, quicken your steps to become complete and perfect, the same as Father Brahma. Make a special plan for this. Today, BapDada is pleased to see his sweetest and loveliest children. Wah Baba, Wah. This is emerging from everyone's heart, and Wah children, Wah is emerging from the Father's lips. These are the words that are emerging today. BapDada is also seeing the children everywhere. The sparkle of love for Father Brahma is visible in everyone's minds. Waves of love are visible in everyone's minds. Waves of love are also emerging for every child in the Father's mind. This love is alokik love. BapDada has seen that the majority of the children are moving along with the power of love. So let's underline this power, power of love. The Father has love for every child, and sweet child, lovely child is also emerging for every child from his heart. The Father has made every child a master of 3 thrones. And further he explains which are these 3 thrones. You know this? Do you not? Throughout the whole cycle, no soul can become a master of 3 thrones.
Om Shanti. Rakib and Sheetal Ben has joined.
Okay. Sister, would you want to continue?
No, you can continue, Rakib, and I'm there.
Yeah. But you elevated souls have become the masters of 3 thrones and remain in such spiritual love and intoxication. Each one of you ask yourself, do I always have such happiness and such spiritual intoxication in my awareness? Do I always remember the word always, Sada? BapDada does not like the word sometimes, kabhi kabhi. Today, whether you are all sitting in front of Baba or are you sitting at your own places, the Father is seeing all of you. Even though far away, you are in front of the Father. The Father saw that today every child was specially merged in love for Father Brahma. Love makes something difficult easy. Let's underline this. Love makes something difficult easy. There's a saying in Hindi which says, प्यार पत्थर से भी पानी निकाल सकता है. That's the power love has. BapDada has deep love for every child. Even though you may be effort makers, you are still the Father's children. Today, BapDada wants the word always to emerge from the children's mouth. Is this possible? Those who believe from now that the word always is easy and that by keeping the aim, you will develop the qualifications because BapDada is your helper. Raise your hands. Wah, 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 children, wah. You may applaud. BapDada is not seeing just the children in front of him, but seeing all the children everywhere and saying with love, Wah, children, wah. Just as the majority of children are number one in having love in their hearts for BapDada, in the same way, in order to become constantly victorious, the word sometimes should be removed. Is this possible? Is it possible? Raise your hands for this. Raise your hands high. Wave your hands. Let all of us wave our hands if we are enrolled in what Baba is talking. Let's raise our hands and wave our hands. You are waving your hands very well. BapDada is pleased to see the children having courage. The father, both fathers, Bap and Dada. Bap here is Shiv Baba and Dada is Brahma Baba. Both have constant love in their heart for each and every child and will always have this love. If while you are moving along, there is a little attack of Maya, even then the Father's love for you cannot finish. We will reread this line and reflect how deep Father's love is for us. If while you are moving along, there is a little attack of Maya, even then the Father's love for you cannot finish. Let's take a pause and look at in the Lokic world when we're loving someone and what happens when that someone we love is not doing things the way we want him or her to do the things. We immediately get in the mode of irritation, annoyance, and look at the love Baba is showering on us. He tells us, even if there is a Maya that attacks you, his love will not finish. He is always with us. Further, let's read and see how he elaborates this. In fact, BapDada says to the children who are his companions, give this one extra cooperation and love and make him fly. Reflect on this line. How beautiful and alokik, unlimited love that Baba has. He says, the children who are his companions give this one extra cooperation and love and make him fly. Lift him up. Now, this is what BapDada wants. All of you definitely know the time. You know where the time is going. All of you know this. See the time Remember the things that BapDada has told you about suddenly. BapDada's desire of the heart is not a single child should be left behind. You should remain with him and return with him. Staying with him does not mean physically to stay with him, but constantly to follow Srimad with your heart is to stay constantly with him. Underline the statement. Constantly to follow Srimad. Let's double underline the word Srimad. Following Srimad with your heart is to stay constantly with him. Now, according to the time, just as when there is love for someone, you want to stay with that one. It is not possible to stay with that one physically. What BapDada wants and what the family companions wants, what they want is Father Baba is talking. He says they want, or what the Father want, is that you become equal companions. This is what it means to stay together. Just as waves of love from all the children everywhere have today reached BapDada, in the same way, BapDada's pure desire is that every day, from Amrit Vela until night time, whatever you do through your mind, words, and deeds, check whether what the Father says and what you do are equal. Is this possible? So today Baba has given us a method how to check whether we are on the footsteps of Brahma Baba and we are following the Srimad of Baba. He says to check all those activities, words, and our mind. Whatever we are doing from Amrit Vela till night, check our acts and our thoughts and our everything that is being done is equal to what the Father wants. And this checking will allow us to bridge the gap between Manmat and Srimat and take one step forward every moment to become equal to the Father. Is it easy? Every day's Murli is what the Father says. So each one should check. Is what the Father says and what I do the same? So another method, another checking point Baba says is whatever each day's Murli says, check whether I'm following Srimad of that day and do the self-checking and correct. This is not difficult because every night before going to sleep, each one of you must be checking your results of the whole day. And if we go back to the Sakar Murlis of last 2 days, Baba has mentioned about keeping a chart with all the 4 subjects. How are we progressing in those subjects? Give that pota mail to Baba before we go to sleep. The Father now wants you children to become complete and bring the time close. Father Brahma is also invoking you. Come, children, let us go to our kingdom together. Which kingdom is Baba talking here about? He says if you want to go to the Satyug, let's first go together to Paramdham and then come together to Satyug. So this kingdom here, what I understand, is about the golden age. Have the gates to liberation open for souls and let them play their parts of liberation. The kingdom for some and liberation for others. On this day, from Amrit Vela, garlands of love have come here from all directions. BapDada is congratulating all those who have sent them. What are we going to do now? Now, BapDada's desire and your desire is that everyone become complete and perfect. Quicken this step even more. You too like this, do you not? When you hear of the sorrow and peacelessness of your brothers and sisters, you don't like it, do you? Now, not giving your time to anything else, get together among yourselves and make a plan for this. Let there be zeal and enthusiasm everywhere for becoming complete and perfect. Father Brahma wants each of his child to become complete, the same as himself. You will fulfill this desire of Father Brahma, will you not? So today, Father Brahma was spreading waves of love and the powers as well as waves of pure thoughts over all the children everywhere. Today is the day for showering flowers, is it not? Seeing the love that the children have for Father Brahma, the Father is not showering you children with only flowers of hopes of Baba says and you do, but He is showering all you children from everywhere with flowers of making intense effort. So He's not just showering the flower of hopes, but also sure. And He says that these flowers He's showering for making children move forward in the intense effort and become complete and perfect as soon as possible and bring the time near. BapDada is seeing all the children, even those who are new, those who have come for the first time. Stand up. Look, the majority, half of those who have come are new children. Those who have come, please accept lots and lots of love and remembrance from BapDada. BapDada is pleased, but now demonstrate this by performing wonders. Acha, Baba is seeing you. Every child is visible in front of him. Whether you are in front or at the last, Baba is seeing you in front of him on this. So Baba is seeing children, whether they're sitting behind on a TV which is placed in front of BapDada. Each child should accept BapDada's love and remembrance. Now, you will quickly have to bring about transformation. Congratulations for having arrived here. Now, make effort and then receive congratulations for claiming a number ahead. Acha, you may sit down. Welcome. It is the turn of Punjab zone to serve. Welcome. It is good. Father Brahma had a lot of love for Punjab. He especially toured around Punjab. Father Brahma did not go to all the places, but he went to a few places. In that too, he went to Punjab, and so the Father has given his direct blessings to Punjab. The speciality of Punjab is that he has made very good Kumari teachers emerge. They are courageous, not those who are afraid. Is this right, teachers? So those from Punjab here, sisters, reflect on what Baba is telling for sisters from Punjab. You are courageous, are you not? You are not those who are afraid, are you? You are not. No matter how great someone is or what he is, ultimately they will have to say victory to the Shiv Shakti. What they will have to say? Victory to the Shiv Shaktis. It is good that BapDada is seeing each one doing service and that you will continue to do so. However, one thing is that BapDada told all the zones to claim a certificate and no zone has claimed this as yet. Now, Punjab should claim number one. One person spoke and everyone did it with love. Just as you give your support to one another physically, in the same way, also show the practical fruit in harmonizing sanskars. Is this okay? So one of the Murlis Baba has mentioned about harmonizing of sanskars is to dance in different sanskars of people and come together as a family. Now that number has not yet been claimed, no zone has given this result as yet. Punjab will do that. You will do that, will you not? Teachers, raise your hands. There are many teachers, very good. BapDada is pleased. Double foreigners, BapDada is pleased to see the zeal and enthusiasm of the foreign children. BapDada is especially pleased that each of you comes to Madhuban and makes a special addition to your efforts. All of you who have come, you have paid special attention to one thing or another, have you not? In the future, we will not do this and we will do this. You take back with you a clarification of both these things. BapDada has seen that you pay attention and that those who have become instruments also draw your attention to this. This is why BapDada is pleased that many of you pay attention and bring about transformation too. BapDada has seen this result. So, in future, continue to pay attention because when you come to Madhuban, it means to make progress in one thing or another. So, have all of you done this? Raise your hands. Definitely go back with one transformation or another. Is this okay? Do you agree? So let's take this homework for each one of us today. So which is that one thing which I, the soul, will transform today and move ahead in my spiritual journey? BapDada has love for you because BapDada has seen that while doing double service, many children are also very good effort makers. So I think the last 3 or 4 Murlis that we've been reading, Baba is talking about double effort makers and for double foreigners. What I understand here, what Baba means here is in the foreign nations, even the surrendered sisters and brothers who are managing these centers also work in the Lokik life. So they're managing this center, they're doing the Alokik Seva, and they're also doing the Lokik Seva together. And that requires double efforts. And therefore, he calls them as double effort makers. BapDada is pleased that you constantly continue to claim a number ahead. not that you are just moving along. What number did you claim? It should not just be that you are attending every day and having classes, but what progress did you make each day? To listen to the Murli and to imbibe it. The proof of this is to bring about transformation. We will reread this and imbibe this practice for us at a next level from today. I'm sure each one of us are listening to daily Murlis and will pick up some points for ourselves and bring that in existence by practicing it. Now let's elevate this further. To listen to the Murli and to imbibe it, the proof of this is to bring about transformation. It is good. BapDada is pleased. You are doing this and will continue to do it in the future too. It is good. Wave your hands. BapDada is seeing all of you because it is especially shown on this TV. Look, according to the drama, science has progressed so much in the 100 years before the children came. So you can see, even now, the science is useful for you. Is this okay? Now, this Murli was read in 2013, where almost most of the gadgets were available to be used. However, each one have witnessed and have seen how service has increased during the pandemic time, and we have used all those techniques and technologies that has been discovered in this world for service. And this class on Zoom also is an evident example of how the technology we've used to increase our efforts. To all the children, including each child who is sitting at the back too, each one should think, I am in front of BapDada and BapDada is giving me love and remembrance. So let's take a second to experience this. When I am sitting in front of BapDada and BapDada is giving me love and remembrance sitting in front of me. Those from Calcutta have decorated all the places with flowers. They do it very well. They do it from their hearts and they also work hard. Therefore, specially give each one of them 2 pieces of toli and 6 fruits on behalf of BapDada. Those who have worked hard should receive the fruit of it. It is good that they do it with their hearts and it pleases the heart. जब हम दिल से कोई चीज करते हैं, so it gets touched by the other soul, the heart. So that was what I was remembering when Baba was talking about this, that when you do things with heart, it pleases the other heart. And then before this, he mentions that they have done so much of work, and that also with heart, give them extra trolley and fruits. Congratulations for service. Congratulations, firstly, for coming here, and secondly, for service. Acha. BapDada is now seeing all the children everywhere. They are also seeing BapDada. Many, many congratulations to all the intense effort makers. Those who do as soon as they have the thought are said to be intense effort makers. So who are intense effort makers? Baba says, those who do as soon as they have the thought are intense effort makers. To all the intense effort makers, BapDada is congratulating each one of you for your aim of making intense effort. And together with that, Baba is also giving you congratulations for moving forward. Today, Baba met everyone. Look, it is not possible to meet each one individually, personally, but while sitting at a distance, BapDada is giving each one who's sitting far away his love and remembrance and experiencing all to be together. Acha, what are we going to do now? BapDada garlanded Dadi Janki with a garland of flowers. You are not saying, what can I do? Everyone is doing very well. All those who have all those who have become instruments are doing very well. Did you hear? Dadi Janki gave Baba remembrance of some brothers and sisters. So Baba is telling to her, tell them when Bab Dada tours around at Amrit Vela, he also tours around where they are. Dada Narayan is in hospital. Do service with attention and also give him love and remembrance. Mohini Ben has sent remembrance from Ahmedabad hospital. No matter how much illness there is, but it reduces with BapDada's remembrance. The illness becomes half if effort is made to remain in remembrance. Just as that is medicine, before that is this medicine of remembrance. She is doing it and she will continue to do it. She is okay and has courage to tolerate it. She will be all right. Dadi Nirmal Shanta is in her room. Even now, she will be listening in her room. She is remembering, and the Father is also giving her love and remembrance. Sent totally to Narayan on behalf of the Father. Continue to give everyone the Father's remembrance. It is good. Those from Delhi are also making good effort. Brother Brijmohan gave Baba news of the Shiv Jayanti program. By everyone doing it together with others, the sound spreads. You may have to do it in every corner, but by your doing it together, it spreads everywhere. It is good. All those from Delhi should feel that they have received love and remembrance. To Brother Ramesh, is your health okay? How can the service of the studio increase? Make groups for that. So this question was asked to Baba, and Baba is replying that make groups for that. Make a committee of service. You can appoint anyone you want for that and then ask them the result. Did they do what they had thought of? If there is any problem, then find a solution to it. Sit together for even 5 minutes at night and congratulate them so that they can have enthusiasm. What a beautiful place or technique Baba is talking to us and giving to us how to engage with people while we are working in groups. You have to make effort. It is good. Give remembrance to everyone. All have lots of love for BapDada's children that are residents of the Yajna. Baba gives special blessings to all the Dadis who are instruments as well as to all his instrument children. The Dadis are moving along with blessings and they make everyone move with blessings. Whether they are brothers or sisters, special blessings are for those souls who are instruments for one task or another, and they will continue to receive special blessings. Acha, Om Shanti. Love and remembrance to Bap Dada and Baba from Be Children. Let's pause for a few minutes and then we shall share the points of today's Murli. We can unmute ourselves and share our takeaways from today's Murli.
Om Shanti. Good morning, everyone. Very beautiful Murli and very well rendered. I just want to share my experience, what I had yesterday. Like all these from the past 2 years, we were almost locked down, like nobody visiting in, and we were not going out to visit anyone. So all of a sudden we had a big we had a big gathering yesterday. And suddenly I was very much tensed. How could I handle so many people without any helping hands and all? I was really very much tensed, and my heartbeats were like, it was heart was pumping. Heart pressure was very much. Uh, so then I just remembered yesterday's Murli, where my Baba had told that whenever you have some problems, just visually go to Madhuban and surrender all your problems to him, right? So for a fraction of a second, then I just went to Madhuban, told Baba about it, came back, and then just brushed down all the Avyak Murli. I just took out some points. I put the word contentment on my blackboard and just kept on uh, going deep into it. So within no time, all my tension was reduced, and the gathering went off so well with lots of appreciation. Uh, and I really thank Baba for it. So, what I experienced yesterday was when you surrender completely and when you say, Baba, sab kuch tera, mera kuch nahi. So, it really makes wonders. It makes wonders in your life. Om Shanti.
Very wonderful sharing, Sandhya-ben. And that's what you took up yesterday when this was been spoken in the Murli about going to Madhuban when we read, and you said that you will take this as a practice.
Yes.
And it's good to hear your experience, and that's going to be an inspiration for each one of us to practice this in situations which are beyond our thoughts or our actions to be managed.
Yeah, and I also put up these one or two lines on the. I have kept a slate, like on near my kitchen. So I just I knew very well that these guests were be coming and they would enter the kitchen also. So I just wrote three lines about this contentment and the stability of mind, which I had read yesterday in the Murli, which we came across in the Murli. So everybody, they came and read it also, and for a moment they said, "How what a wonderful line it is." Om Shanti.
Yeah, so that in a way became service and other souls got connected with Baba's learnings.
Yes, yes.
That's another way to know how you can touch souls.
And I also remembered how Baba, uh, 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 Baba always used to mention in the Avyak Murli that I want my children to be carefree, and I want them to be effort. I don't want them to put efforts. So just being in remembrance, how much you gain, I really experienced a lot. Thank you, Baba.
Wonderful sharing, Sandhya.
Om Shanti.
Om
Thank you,
Shanti.
sister. Thank you, sister. Very wonderful sharing your experience that really just told in this movie that when you till was safe from our hearts, touches to your soul. This is a very good service. And the second point I got in today's movie that the one commitment with ourselves is to do transformation daily, day by day. That has to become consistency. And this is something that I was doing with that I will try.
Shanti. Shanti, everyone. Papa in the Murli today mentions that despite Maya attacks you, I will still be there to help you out. I think that was a great quality of a father, of a parent. That no matter what happens, he's always there to help us out. He's always there to love and take us out of the problems. That is something very, very reassuring. That yes, because during Purusharth, if Maya attacks us, then we are left with no chance as to what to be done. So one simple thing that can be done is to remember Baba. Yes, he's there. He's already there much before we can actually reach ourselves. So that was very, very reassuring. And second thing I liked about Murli during all of its Murli is Baba talks to each and every state's personal. It makes me feel as if we are able to understand these people coming from different states because in India presently almost every state has every person from every state. But yes, the understanding, misunderstanding that creeps up because of the cultural change, the language, it still can separate people instead of bringing them together. But in Baba's Sabha, as people join together and the way Baba interprets them, looks the good points in them, it makes me feel that I should learn to do that. No predicament, no judgment. Even if I carry what Baba thinks about a person from each state, it can bring a lot of solidarity amongst ourselves. Thank
Very
you, Om Shanti.
true and very rightly mentioned, Vinod Bhai. And the first point that you spoke about, how selfless and unlimited love the Father showers, even when Maya attacks us. And I remember one of the sisters that I was speaking once, that why every time I feel that, okay, I'm imbibing certain virtue, and the next moment I'm being challenged with that same virtue. And the sister told me, it's a surrendered sister, she said that the more you move forward in your journey, you will have Maya attacking you at a different intensity. Now that is going to be your test paper to check how much are you practically using that virtue and how much close are you with Baba. And as you rightly said, Vinod Bhai, just remember Baba while we are in any kind of situations where Maya has attacked us. And Baba is there to take care of us. So just our uh, that's the moment. Maya is a moment of not getting disturbed, but as a moment to acknowledge that Baba is there with me and everything is going to be well. So that's a shift of thought which I was getting while you were talking and while I was reading the Murli as well. Om Shanti.
Om Shanti. Today, BapDada said, why we are listening Murli. To listen Murli, to imbibe it. BapDada said, to why we are listening it, because to bring transformation within us. So it is the proof of to listening Murli or to imbibe it. Today, BapDada said this point. Om Shanti.
Yeah, brother. He gave reading Murli and imbibing Murli as a simple technique to move forward in our intense efforts. Would anybody else want to share?
Om Shanti. BapDada also shared a beautiful point that is about checking our progress in day-to-day life. BapDada said, check your Purusharth Amrit Vela until night. Is your all, whatever you do through your mind, words, or deeds, what you do are equal. BapDada is asking to make progress in our Purusharth. So we can check our Purusharth through this point. Is we are going through, or we are doing equal to what Brahma Baba did? Is it same as Baba did? Om Shanti.
Yes, brother. Indu Bhai, Madhu Ben, Sonia Ben, Pratibha Ben, Sukumaran Bhai, anything that you would like to share? Apurva Ben, Ami Ben.
Om Shanti.
Please, please.
Yes, Sukumaran Bhai.
Om Shanti. Baba told about the love. You, Baba, you mentioned that पत्थर से भी पानी निकाल से. Love got that much power. I thought it's a very good point that Baba tell us to, with the love only we can survive with all the people and all the nature also. I feel that it's a very good point. Om Shanti. Thank you, sister. Good day.
Yeah, power of love. I'm sure each one of us have also experienced that power of love, especially the love that we get from our parents also in Lokik world. And how much power love has, and the way Baba's unlimited love showers on us um, is amazing to have that experience of Baba's love. So, in the interest of time, let's have 2 minutes of silence and experience and the love of Father. Let's experience and connect with Baba. Om Shanti. Thank you, Divine Family. Thank you, Baba. We shall meet tomorrow morning at 5 a.m.
Om Shanti.